On this video, we're making Nashville hot party wings. Brine them with Lane's dill pickle brine, season them up with their Nashville hot, and we smoked them on the SnS kettle, finished them off with a quick fry and some bacon up. You gotta check this video out, you're not gonna wanna miss it. First things first, we gotta start off with some baby back ribs. Let's get these opened up. I'm gonna go ahead and pull off the membranes. Pick these up from my local slaughterhouse. Anytime you can find a local meat supplier, you're gonna be thanking yourself. Look at these look beautiful. Been saving these in my freezer for a while, waiting for just this cook. Let's go ahead and pull these membranes off. If you've seen this done once, you've probably seen it done 100 times, but go somewhere around the middle of the rack, in between the bones with a butter knife. And just carefully try to get that membrane. Okay, once you get it started, work your finger underneath. Take it all the way through, hold it down with the other hand, lift it straight up. Now, time to cut the party ribs. Just gonna use my Lamson Made in America knife and go right in between the bones. This end here is a little bit rough, but we'll live with it. It's gonna go right. Gonna leave this last little bit as a double to keep it from overcooking maybe. See that beautiful marbling? Wow, I can't wait to try these. Now for the Nashville hot part of this chicken. I got this brand new kit from Lane's. She's got their dill pickle brine and the Nashville hot rub combined. Even comes with a bag. The instructions say for every 5 pounds of meat, half a cup of brine and a half a gallon of water. I think this is about 2.5 pounds, so we're gonna go with a 1/4 cup and a 1/4 gallon. Whew, smell that vinegar in there. Can you see it? I'm just gonna eyeball this into the bag. That looks good. 1/4 gallon of cold water going in. Next step, I'm going to Ziploc the bag up and make sure we fully dissolve the brine before we add the ribs. Okay, we'll put this in the refrigerator. We'll check back to. These ribs have been brining for not quite the recommended 12 hours, but we're going to get them out so they can dry out overnight. It's been about 10 hours. So let's get them out of this brine. Got some paper towels here to dry them off on. Whew, they do smell good. Let me know, have you ever tried anything like this before? This is a first for me, but I'm going to keep the camera rolling and hope it turns out good. I have to wait to the end to find out how it turns out. Not worry about getting all the moisture off. Leave a little bit on there. It'll help the rub stick. Like I said, these are going in the fridge overnight to dry out. I'm going to pull a few of these off for the kids so I can have some that aren't too spicy for them. The rest will be for me. Going in with this Lane's Nashville hot. This stuff does have a nice kick to it. I did a little taste test here. So I'm going to go pretty light with the seasoning now because I can always add more after it's cooked. Just get these on the wire rack and we'll put them into the fridge. We'll check back tomorrow when it's time to smoke. To cook these Nashville hot party wings, we're going to fire up the SnS kettle. We're going to be using the Slow N Sear with the water pan insert. Don't settle for inferior charcoal. You got to burn the best. Jealous Devil charcoal, all natural. You'll find me cooking with nothing but Jealous Devil here on this channel. And to fire it up, I got the Rocket Fire Torch. It's a real time and money saver. Very efficient way to light your charcoal up. So let's come in close over by the SnS kettle and I'll show you what we're doing. This Jealous Devil charcoal might cost a little bit more money up front than some brands, but in the end you're going to save money. Can you see how much charcoal is left in here? I did a reverse sear ribeye the other night and most of the fuel is still here. So we're just going to a few more chunks and then we're going to fire it up. I mean, look how big these are. We're only going to run this for about 30 seconds or so. I don't want to get too much charcoal going because, okay, we're going to let this charcoal burn for a little bit and then we'll shut the lid. Got the bottom vent all the way open. We'll keep that bottom vent all the way open until we start getting a little bit of heat in the kettle. but you're going to want to close that before you hit your target temperature. We'll check back when it's time to add some water. It's burning pretty good now. We're going to go ahead and add some water. Just going to fill this about 3/4 of the way with nice hot water. We'll shut the lid now, let this kettle come up to temperature. One big advantage of this SnS kettle over the Weber is having great level thermometer. If you don't want to get out your electronics, you don't have to. So we're getting up to temperature now. We're going to close this down about halfway or so. Now on the bottom side here, what we're going to do, we're going to open up the smoke hole. We got that open already. And then we're going to close down that bottom vent. Let's get these ribs on. Today we're going with one of these Jealous Devil whiskey barrel smoke blocks. Just going to use one chunk. Whenever you're cooking on a small cooker like a kettle, you do not want to overdo it with the wood chunks. To make this easy, I arranged all the ribs on this wire rack that comes with the dripping griddle. Left these 4 with just salt. I did put them in the brine though. These are going to be for the kids. Also going to give me an opportunity to taste the brine without all the spice. So let's shut this lid before this fire gets out of control. I have no idea how long this cook's going to take, but we'll check back when there's something interesting happening. About 1 hour and 20 minutes into this cook, let's get this lid off and check on these ribs. Getting some beautiful color. Hardly even made a dent in that charcoal. Been maintaining right around 250 degrees this whole time. (163 degrees). 170. 175. So besides the temperature, I'm also feeling these, and they're almost probe tender. So I'm thinking we're going to give these about 10 more minutes, then we're going to check back on them. Boy, they're looking beautiful though. I got one more surprise. You're going to have to wait and find out how we finish these ribs. Slow N Sear, lots of Jealous Devil charcoal left, but man, look at the color these are getting already. And these are no sugar. There's a little bit of sugar in that brine, I believe, but it's very insignificant. This Lane's Nashville Hot rub is making some killer bark. These ribs cooked for just under 2 hours. Pretty quick cook, I'd say, to get this beautiful looking and delicious, flavorful ribs. What we're going to do next is we're going to step up this flavor again. We're going to go ahead and let these cool off a little bit, and then we're going to give them a quick fry and some bacon up. This is just shelf-stabled, rendered and filtered bacon grease. This is the ultimate frying oil, in my opinion. If you're frying stuff with any of those seed oils, put that right in the trash and switch it out for some kind of animal fat. So check back when these are cooled off, but man, these look so good already. See the color on these? Wow. I can't wait to dig into these. Okay, these ribs have been cooling for about 10 or 15 minutes. Gonna go ahead and get these in the bacon grease here. Using my Lancaster number 8 skillet. These are vintage style skillets with a smooth finish. Definitely worth a little bit of extra money. Just going for a shallow pan fry. We'll just roll these around. Just want to get a little extra crisp on the outside. Don't want to cook these too much though. Just going to rock these a little bit so we get some fry on all sides. Let me know in the comments if you ever tried frying ribs. This is a first for me. I mean, how can we go wrong though? Definitely want to do this outside and not in the house if you value your life. Wife might not be too happy. And get these out. Gonna go in with a little extra of the Lane's Nashville Hot. If you know me, you know I love animal fat. So we're gonna pour just a little bit of this bacon up back on top. I'm not gonna put it all in there. Just a little splash. Perfect. Time for the taste test. Look at the color. Lane's Nashville Hot Party Wings. Oh my God. Seriously, you gotta try this. These Nashville hot party wings are amazing. They're like chicken wings crossed with baby back ribs on the best of both worlds. Frying them up, that crust on the outside. Oh my God. And this whole cook took about 2 hours to cook a rack of ribs and get this much flavor. Now I know why everyone's cooking these. Just want to go ahead and show you these ribs. Look at this amazing smoke ring. They're so juicy. I think that pickle brine really helped keep them nice and juicy. Look forward to trying this brine on some more stuff. I really want to do some chicken lollipops. What do you think? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button. Also, head on over to Instagram. Give me a follow there at Rusty BBQ Lamb. Until next time.